Ooh, contacts is fixed. Good. I can't join Warbot server though. Ooh, no, now I can.
Right, wanna also restart the game?
Yeah, I restarted the launcher completely, like completely logged out of it. Let's see if UEC is fixed. I am in bed. Oh, there we go. Good stuff.
Website is back online.
UEC is still broken. So I'm going to have to be very frugal with what I want to buy. That said, I shall move into here, guys. And if you haven't seen it yet, for those who are just joining, because 3.7 is finally back up, this is the flight suit that comes with the Mantis. So I can't even remember its name, but you get a funky flight suit if you buy the Mantis War Bond. I think you might get it as part of that little Aurora upgrade they're doing as well on the website. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's quite funky. I especially like the helmet. It's sort of closed off, but it looks very protective for what I think is a light helmet because it doesn't obscure your vision. Oh, Warbot's inviting me.
Hey guys, you're streaming?
I'm streaming.
Yep.
Justify, congratulations man with your promotion.
Many thanks.
Yeah, it's well deserved.
Yeah, but with that, it's not stopping, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of work, a project running.
Warbot's already decked himself out in weaponry. No changes there. They've still not fixed the flickering with the ASOP terminal screens. So I picked up a Mantis. I do love interesting game mechanics, so new game mechanics are always fun to me. And even when I was playing EVO Online a long time ago, I always used to run interdiction, both. Oh, someone being funny. Interdiction little destroyers, yeah. So the Sabers and heavy interdiction cruisers. So the quantum bubble thing is very appealing to me. Mario, try logging out. Basically, do all sorts of things like flush your DNS and stuff like that. They basically staggered the relaunch of all the services. So, like they brought the EU up first, and then the US, or NA, if you like. This thing has got lots of buttons. It's very easy to press the wrong one. So, as is tradition, we'll make our way to Art Court first. Now, I did have this Mantis out earlier. I may have to stop for fuel, which is something a bit interesting. Seeing as this is going somewhere that's off the beaten path, I will get like a good portion of the way there, and then I'll stop, and I'll activate the QED so you guys can see what it does. It's very, very cool looking. It looks very angry when you charge the quantum snare.
Oh wow. The character customization is really cool.
Yeah, it's sort of a bit weird to get used to, because we've been using the other one for so long, like combining the faces and stuff, but once you get the hang of it, you can really make some unique characters in it now.
Yeah. I don't really care about it right now, but it is really cool what they
Hey guys.
Hey, Guardian.
Amazon Pay is not working. Fuck that.
What's not working?
Amazon Pay.
What were you trying to do with it?
Buy a ship.
Oh, okay. Feed my addiction.
Yeah, you showed me this nice outfit. Now I want a Mantis.
Mind you saying that, I don't think it was you. Oh, hang on, my dogs are going nuts. Dog's just going off on one.
IR not working.
I know that it might have been, I can't remember who was saying about the Mantis was being sort of a little gimmicky when they were testing it in Overclocked. But I can tell it looks pretty fun.
I tested it earlier, it was pretty fun. I'm still yet to try to pull someone out of Quantum though.
I have just been interdicted.
The animations look nutty though.
Radar contact.
Are you guys in Warbot server?
Yes.
Yeah, the Mobile server's full.
Okay, I'm in Warbot server too. I'm reclaiming my Mantis, so we can test out the interdiction capabilities if you want. Nice, that track not working. Where are you guys located?
I am on my way to Art Court. And I've been interdicted again. Yay! Let's see if there's another rock.
Radar contact.
It is another rock. Oh god. Oh dear.
Oh.
I knew that was going to happen. I fucking knew it. I came out of Quantum, I was still travelling with fast momentum, and I slammed into the meteorite and blew up. Should have slowed down.
Yeah, I know that feeling when somebody is driving for you.
Well, at least it means I'll be able to travel to ArcCorp in one belt now, because I'll have the quantum fuel for reclaiming it.
I'm in Warbot server now too.
Why is my head track not working? It's unfortunate.
Oh, interesting. The banner defender was really cheap. It's really cheap, 185 only. When I'm thinking back,
It's not that bad for like a heavy
first-
fighter, although it's very fragile.
Yeah.
It's like I thought the Mantis was going to be a lot more, but CIG seems to have pulled a fast one and made it pretty cheap for a ship. Someone's flying a Sentinel over there.
Oh my god, I just claimed my Mantis again by accident. Damn. Have you guys been interdicted by Mantis yet?
No. No, give people time. We need to give time to start forming like little squads of like a Mantis or two and then some fighters. Becoming like incognito custodian police. And still made the female running animation look ridiculous.
What'd they do?
They run like they need the toilet.
It's every character, even the male. Like hunched over a bit. Oh my god, AI are actually walking around Port Olisar. Look at that.
Yep. The AI at interdiction points were really fucking aggressive as well when I got stopped. Oh, someone's been naughty because I can see Port Olisar toilets trying to blast someone out of the sky already. What are they firing at? An Aurora.
Damn Auroras.
Right, let's try this again.
What's the difference between camera motion blur and camera and object motion blur?
I don't know, I just turn them both off because they affect frame rates and they're annoying.
Okay, good to know. Alright, well I got my Mantis right now, so if you want to test out the
I am
interdiction.
already on my way to all this ArcCorp.
Okay, I'll meet you there then.
I'm going to wait until I get like 30 million kilometers out and then I'm going to stop so I can fire off this thing so the stream can see it.
Oh, the animation's nutty, dude.
It's ridiculous, the
And sound
snare
effects
charge.
too,
It looks
like-
so angry.
I know, and it's so much nicer than like the EMPs on the Raven and all.
Yeah.
Like I thought, like the Raven is just one giant blue circle, but like the Mantis is just like, oh man, and like the spinning motion, and like the sound it makes.
I loved the Raven when the EMPs were good. Like before they nerfed the EMP into the ground, I loved the EMP mechanic and what it did, and it was fun. And then they just turfed it completely.
It's the only way to counter a hammerhead. I don't know if you were there, Bobbage, when we had that hammerhead fight.
I don't
was like
recall. It probably was.
Yeah, we killed like 3 hammerheads in one go. It was awesome. And we had a raven that just kept disabling their shields. It was awesome.
Well, this thing actually has missiles. I didn't see those before.
Yeah, I couldn't get them to lock though.
No, missiles were a bit janky in the PTU as well.
Oh, they can never get those things right, man.
Warbot left the party. His Warbot's probably crashed them.
Probably.
Hello, Dano. 3.7 at the minute is doing okay. After the main server chaos that it took to get everything
I
working.
love the landing gear on the Mantis as well. I love everything about it. It just looks so crisp.
The shops look like they're working as well.
Has
The only thing
anti-fuzz
that is a
like
bit buggy at the minute is UEC. So normally I would have about sort of 35, 45k UEC, normally in that ballpark. But I only have just under 5k at the minute. Started with 5k, but I had to claim my Mantis because I was piloting badly and flew it into a rock.
Right, the Warden upgrade is still not applied.
The website is down because something happened with RSI services. I don't know if it was a DDoS or they were having genuine server problems, but basically as soon as they launched 3.7, the website
They
was
just in the middle of space,
working.
Bobbage, or...
I'm in the middle of space at the minute. I've not stopped.
Okay, you got interdicted again.
As soon as they launched the website, it was up for about 25-30 minutes, and I was able to buy the Mantis here. And then everything shat the bed. Like as soon as they pushed the patch, everything died. So it could have just been everything got overloaded or whatever. Okay, I'm going to turn the engine off, which means I will drop out of quantum. Hopefully I can be far enough away from jurisdictions.
Are they size 4 or 5?
So, engine off. So, if you've not seen it, this is the Mantis. I'll turn it a little bit towards the sun. So this is the new shiny ship from RSI. And I will turn the QED on. So there's a little option over here. That opens this rear chamber. Yes, Dano, they did do an account reset. So I'm not going to do the quantum dampening because that's just basically like a sphere. What I'll do is I'll charge the snare. So the snare is what drags people out of quantum if they're travelling from place to place. But this thing is epic because it just sounds so angry. So listen to this. This angry red ball just gets bigger. So it says ready, it gets to a point, and then you just fire it. And now what this means is, whilst I'm sat still here, if I try and use my engines and go at full pelt or start firing any of the weapons that are on board, it will max out the power and the snare will turn off. But so long as I sit still and travel slowly, any ship that's in quantum travel that travels within 20,000 meters of me, so 20,000 kilometers, 20,000 meters, I think, something like that, basically gets dragged out of quantum travel. So I am an anti-quantum travel ball right now that can move around very slowly until I turn this thing off. Which sounds fantastic, but this ship is not very hardy on its own. It has some ornaments, but it's not meant to take on big fights when you drag things out of quantum. These things are meant to be used in fleets. I can hear my own voice. I can hear my own voice. What's going on?
I'm watching the stream. My bad. Yeah, that does look really nice.
So, I'll turn this thing off now, and you can see this thing has a cooling
I'm on my way
period.
right now, so you can see it on another ship if you'd like the effects.
I think you're travelling to my location. I think you're travelling to my location anyway.
I am, yeah.
So this thing has a pretty long cooling period as well when you fired the snare off.
Yeah. How long does the snare last for, do we know?
The snare lasts as long as you basically want it to, so long as you don't do anything.
Okay.
But yeah, before I took this thing back to Olisar before, as soon as I basically, like, I was just experimenting and I whacked my engines up to full and fired one shot from my weapons and it turned everything off. Getting closer.
I think I overshot.
Let's see if I can travel to you.
I overshot 300,000 kilometers.
It's okay, I think I
It'll
can
take you a
travel to
while.
you.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm jumping to you right now.
Okay.
That was weird. It overshot.
It's good to know that there is safe places where we can fire these things and not get crime stats.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I did a mistake of firing it off at Daymar.
Crusader
gives your campsite a
security
window.
instantly.
Yeah. Crusader security wants to know your location. There we go. That dropped me at 14 kilometers.
Radar contact.
I
Radar
wonder
contact.
if you can interdict your own teammates. Oh.
This thing sounds very weird doing flybys.
Alright, I'm gonna spool up. Oh, the sun's bouncing off your ship in just the right spot there. There we go. Alright. Open her up.
There's the red aura I recognise from the PTU. When the CIG person dragged my 890 out of quantum.
The sounds it makes!
When it's
oh my
charged,
God.
yeah.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, here we go. Discharging in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that's absolutely nuts.
Did you turn it off?
No.
Are you running?
Oh, wait. Now it's charged. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, what?
It, like, I heard it spool up and reach completion, and now it's just gone off.
Huh. That's weird.
My quantum's not blocked.
Is your quantum blocked?
No.
Huh. I guess I'll charge it again. It didn't give me a cooldown because I never shot it, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you get to see your charge again.
You get to see the angry red sphere again.
Do you hear the sound effects from
Oh,
where
yes.
you are? Or?
It's a bit quieter, obviously, but I can hear it.
Oh my god. This is too much. Alright, snare ready.
There you go. Now you have the angry red bauble of death.
That looks
So
pretty cool.
now you're active. Mine's charging now.
So-
Why is
anyway.
mine charging? I didn't turn it on.
The Mantis are becoming a habit.
They're sentient. Turn that off and
So
discharge it.
anyone going to R-Corp right now is about to get jumped. Or interdicted, I mean.
So yours is still on, so I'm going to shoot you to see if the shield maxes your power and turns it off.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there you go. So you took 2 hits, so that shows you how fragile this thing is when it's got that thing running. You have to
Yeah,
stay
it's
away.
pretty balanced. It's really balanced.
Yep. These things are not meant to be like a griefy, pesty thing.
Yeah. It's very, like, situational and strategic. You can't just do it, like, whenever you want.
Yes, you have to protect
you
the
will
Mantis.
Exactly. Or just have backup and let the Mantis run.
Exactly.
Once they're interdicted, the Mantis isn't really a high value target anymore.
Right. Arc Core. And hopefully
Yeah.
we'll get back and see if it's maybe fix this UEC bug.
Let's see if we can quantum link. Oh, I think we can. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm charged. You ready?
Give me 5 seconds. Alright, I'm charged.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, I shot forward.
That looked good on my screen.
Oh wow, we quantum at the exact same time on your screen.
You
Oh,
were-
we're getting interdicted.
You were a tiny bit ahead of me.
Are you getting interdicted?
Yeah.
Radar contact.
Oh, whoa, you shot really far ahead of me. You're 46,000 kilometers ahead.
Just get in line of sight and then make sure I actually stop this time so I don't go piling into the next one we get stopped by.
Yeah, I'm jumping good.
Well, now my system's jammed. Bastards.
Jumping again.
I'm going to turn this thing off because it's probably using power.
I wonder
Hello,
what the lore is
board.
behind this thing.
It's going well at the minute. We're just doing some testing with the Mantis and seeing that it's not something viable that you can use for griefing, because when the quantum snare is active, so that the big bubble, it only takes 2 shots to the Mantis's shields to drain the power and turn the snare off. So you can't use it very much for griefing. How am I still QT system jammed?
So turning off your engines in quantum doesn't immediately pull you out. Looks like.
It takes a few seconds.
Yeah. Oh,
How am I
just
still? I'm
bugged the
I'm
game.
like quantum travel jammed.
I'm not able to move around.
I wonder if the server's going down.
Yeah, I think the server just went down. I can't do anything. I can't even get out of my seat.
Yeah. Server go kaput.
Yeah, I can tell because when I fire chaff, nothing happens. That makes a sound effect. Yeah. Oh, I can get out my seat. Oh, I didn't even look around in the Mantis to see what there is. Oh, there's a coffee maker. Oh, and a bed? What? And a
Yep.
restroom?
There's a few
This
comforts.
thing has a bathroom? Oh my god, the seat opens up by itself.
It doesn't have a
Toilet?
bathroom. It has a toilet.
Yeah. Can you close the door when you're sitting on it? No, you can't, unfortunately.
It doesn't be there.
That's funny. It's a pretty simplistic design inside, not gonna lie.
It is. It's almost like a sort of. I imagine it's why they've been doing the upgrade, because it's like a starter ship with a gimmick.
With like a add-on, I guess, yeah. Like there's no screens on the front, they all just pop up with the chair. I like it.
There we go. Now I can jump to Arcor. I have to get out my seat.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. So I get back in. I wonder what happens if I were to oh wait, don't did you jump yet?
Yeah.
Okay. No, my seat's bugged. Yeah, getting it out and in. No, I just have to restart the systems.
I'm about to come screaming past you.
I'm jumping right now.
You may just stay a little bit ahead of me then.
Yeah, I just jumped. Let's see on the map.
Oh yeah, it keeps like ticking between sort of like 4.5k, 4.500k, 5k, 500k.
Yeah. I think I just made it in time.
So if I jump out the
So
seat
we're back
here,
in 3.0, we would just have to jump at the same time to quantum link.
they, as you can see, when you're in quantum travel now, they've fixed the jitters, so your ship no longer looks like it's vibrating when you're in quantum travel, which is another cool sort of
I
quality
noticed
of
the
life
screen,
fix.
the interior of the ship doesn't jitter anymore when you're just walking around.
I was
out
just
of,
talking about that on stream.
Oh wow.
Great minds. So yeah, it's an awesome. It's such like the smallest thing, but it makes the experience so much better.
Yep. Big time. I don't know, I kind of like the jittering though. It kind of made it look like you were like phasing through reality sometimes. Like in the Interstellar.
No, it broke
Remember
it.
what she
I
was
mean,
like-
it was just silly when we did the things way back when, where we made the starfarers like fly backwards until they essentially vibrated
Oh.
themselves to pieces.
That was funny. We literally shrunk down into like an atom or something.
Yeah.
Going back in quantum, breaking physics itself.
We were like able to exit the like the
Technically,
skybox
we're going,
sphere of the current universe, like the Stanton system.
We were going like the negative speed of light. That's
Yeah.
even a thing. Just breaking physics.
Because the ship it got faster and faster and faster as it kept moving.
And the polygons couldn't even keep up. Just disintegrating it atom by atom.
Oh, alpha things, I loved it.
Only in Star Citizen. It doesn't show you on the map though anymore, I realized. I've noticed, I mean.
What's that?
Like in the star map. Oh wait, no it does. You just have to hover over a jump weight. And it shows you like a line.
Yes, yeah, if you
So where
select
you are.
something, it'll tell you how, like, we're like at the halfway point at the minute. Because these things obviously don't have a very big quantum drive.
I'm still waiting for the moment they make it so that the solar system actually spins.
Yes,
That'd be cool.
that'd be cool.
Giant sunsets. Lunar eclipses. Oh, that'll be something. Lunar eclipses, having other things in front of the sun.
Yeah, that'll be worth a lot
But
of
I wonder if
credit
I wonder if it'll work though, because I don't know if those moons would be rendered in.
You mean if
that
it'll like
distance.
render the shadow across the surface of a planet?
Yeah, like across the system. Microtech is coming next patch, right?
I believe so. I hope so. It'd be
Okay.
nice to have somewhere new to run around.
There's been talk about them introducing different systems at CitizenCon.
Yes.
So that's
So
kind of exciting.
hopefully some kind of jump point.
Well, the Carrack is supposed to come in at 3.8, so I'd guess that'd be a good mechanic to bring in with that as well. With the ship, I mean.
Ball says they've
Yes.
literally been working on that tech. Should work in some way, even if it's a bit faked. So you mean like lunar eclipses and stuff? That'd be really cool. Hello, Citro. Even a solar eclipse would still be a pretty hard thing to render.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Citro, I'm not going for the Pirate Gladius. I don't. We in Synchronizers are of a higher creed. We're not pirates. I completed Pirate Swarm a long time ago, and I've been able to buy the Pirate Caterpillar for like forever. But I still have the ye olde Caterpillar and Twin Dragonfly pack in my buybacks. I'd probably get that over the new Pirate one.
Did you end up getting the Nautilus?
No. No, I like when after I managed to get my A90, I was like, I'm not going to like buy anything else.
Break.
No, it's not like saying, okay, that is my limit. It was a case of I wasn't really going to try and get any more ships because I don't
Fair
see
enough.
the point in having a massive fleet when you're
Yeah.
only going to be focusing on one ship. If
Just
you
one person.
exactly, if you bought massive fleets and you can afford to do that, that's great for you. You do that. But for me, it's a case of I've got my 890. I can throw my parties and explore with friends and stuff in really good comfort in the game, and that's my thing. But the
Exactly.
Mantis was a bit of fun because it's a new game mechanic, and I like new game mechanics.
I wonder if the Mantis fits in the 890.
It does, apparently.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like it'll fit. That'd be
It's a
pretty
bit of a
cool.
squeeze.
I wonder if you can have the hangar doors closed, like in the Mantis, and have the 890 as an interdiction ship itself.
Apparently, you can't fire the QED inside another ship.
Ah, that's unfortunate. What if you bring the hangar up to the top of the surface?
I imagine that like someone eventually on Reddit within the next couple of weeks will find a way to destroy that ruling. Like they'll keep the 890's hangar doors open or something, so there's just this giant angry red ball at the front of an 890.
Yeah, that'd be funny. You're giving someone a tour in your ship. Yeah, this is the hangar.
Exactly like
Giant
it's
red
within,
orb just.
It's
fires
within
inside
the
the hangar.
890's capital shield, so it can't be hit.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, because then it just makes it so that the 890 has
Makes
that
it
mechanic as well.
invincible, basically.
Yeah. Engine's critical. Why are you saying that?
Probably means you're about to come out of quantum because your engine needs to cool down.
I should probably get back in my seat.
Yeah, so I've just got the same warning for like systems overheating.
I also melted my Vanguard Warden, and and I ended up getting the Harbinger.
That's
To test
the
that out
bomber,
after.
isn't it?
Yeah, with the torpedoes.
What, are they
Three
size 9?
size 5.
They're size
Size
5,
5.
okay.
Yeah, nothing too special. It is
I
a bit of
don't-
an upgrade compared to the Warden, though.
Apart from my Raven, which is, again, is a game mechanic-y, gimmicky ship, like, I would say this is like the nearest militaristic ship I have. I don't have very military ships. I'm just trying to think what I have now, because it changed so much, and then as soon as I got the 890, obviously it's not changing a great deal now.
Yeah. There you go. It's pulling me out of quantum right now. My engine's overheated. Yeah, I just fell out. Oh, what the hell? I fell out and there's a bunch of asteroids. Oh, am I in the belt? No.
No, you just sometimes end up in random asteroid fields.
Okay. Are these only client side, or these are literally just scattered around the...
I have no idea, because when you stop in something like that, it's basically its own little instance.
Okay.
Which is why
So it's
I
like
think...
procedurally generated.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind
Which
of.
is why I think when we were in the last wave of the PTU the other night, like, the interdictions were ridiculous because they were testing to make sure the interdictions wouldn't break servers as they have done in the past. I was travelling from ArcCorp to Olisar and I got interdicted 14 times.
Okay. Alright, I think my engine should be cool enough.
So my engines are overheating, but I haven't stopped yet.
I think you might have passed me.
I have.
Oh. Yeah.
Did you still have your QED on?
No, it's off.
I was going to say, I wonder if that might have been the difference.
I'm trying to think of different scenarios where the Mantis would be like really useful.
Fleet fights is the main one, obviously. If you are being pirates, then you could use it around areas like Jumptown and places like that at your peril, because obviously you're going to get crime stats for it. It will be fun to see if we can stage like a an EVO Online style like pipe bomb and like stop somewhere in between, say, Olisar and ArcCorp on that travel path in the middle and like intercept people going between.
And we have like 2 hammerheads up just waiting.
Well, I was thinking when I say pipe bomb, like in EVE Online, obviously you had ships that were just using smart bombs as like massive AoE damage. But in Star Citizen at the minute, we don't have that. So you could use something like a hammerhead that has a metric shitload of turrets, or you could have something like a couple of retaliators or eclipses, just fire size 9 torpedoes at whatever poor soul falls into it.
Oh yeah, that works.
Oh, I got to ArcCorp.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to see that though. I feel like the Mantis and the Hammerhead would be a really good duo now.
Yes, I was looking. I know there's a new pack, isn't there? There's a few new packs that have got a Mantis in them now.
I haven't looked them out.
There's a concierge one I think has got the caterpillar in it, but I didn't look at it because obviously the site was down. ArcCorp is on the night side. Area 18 rather is on the night side.
2 million kilometers away. We're just waiting for the Polaris to get put on the roadmap.
Yes, lots of people. I imagine that's something that's going to get worked on. Oh no, the guys who are doing the Carrack are doing the.
Polaris afterwards.
Are they not doing the Merchantman afterwards?
Oh, I hope not, because that's gonna take long. That ship is gonna grow so big than what it's set to be.
I was so paranoid I was going to crash into the planet then. On that quantum spline. I went below the cloud layer.
Oh,
Going around to the other side of the planet.
what is aerodynamics? Alright, I'm at Tarkor.
For those of you who may still be having a problem getting into the game, do things like flush your DNS settings, just stuff to purge any old like cached stuff that you might have on the RSI side. It is up now, so they've got it up for both EU and NA because they staggered the relaunch after everything broke earlier.
18. Can you spool your thing while... Oh, am I gonna crash into the planet? No! Oh, I did the same thing as you.
Because it is literally on the other side of the planet.
That scared the shit out of me.
As far as I'm aware, no. It's not saying anything at the minute because it's saying near restricted area. But when I was when you're in the safe zone at Olisar, it says like QED disabled or something like that because you're in a green zone, like the ones they were talking about on the stream.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that. Yeah, Q Dapner deactivated green zone.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
And touchdown.
Where's this landing service at? No.
It's been a while since I've actually landed in one of those like sideways on hangars. I'm so used to flying my 890 out of here, I'm not used to the little hangars.
The landing services aren't popping up. Alright, I'll just land in one. Oh wait, no, aren't the things closed? Oh no, it's not. Okay, I should be good. No, they are closed.
This is the Mantis armor. If you haven't seen this yet, if you buy the Mantis War Bond, this is the flight suit and helmet it gives you. Apparently it's a little bugged, other people looking at female characters wearing it. I don't know if there's a rendering error that they didn't manage to fix before they launched it, but we shall see.
Did I just get denied from landing in here?
Have you got a crime stat?
I've got a crime stat of 1.
Yeah, then you can't land.
Oh wow. That's
If you have a crime stat of 1, then both Hurston and Arccorp deny you.
that's really unfortunate.
So you can either go to Security Post Korea and spend ages doing the decoding thing after purchasing a decoding chip from Grim Hex, or you can take the short way, go to Hurston, land outside one of the gates at Lawville, and then run in and just let the guards shoot you to pieces.
It's fine, I'll just fly around these buildings until I smash into one by accident.
Going to turn the Mantis into an RKKV, relativistic kinetic kill vehicle.
Exactly. Ooh, don't black out on me. That's a building.
I'm going to say, I thought I can still see you. You're 10k away. Well, 11k. To say if you're like right near Riker Spaceport, still I'm just waiting for the little poof as I hear the Mantis explode.
Probably.
That's strange. Still have the Barden.
Oh my god, I'm getting this.
Barden?
This is like Japan in like 300
Hello?
years from now.
Seems as if you upgraded the the Vanguard to a Sentinel, you still have the Barden as a loner.
Yeah, I think it was a glitch.
The
Like, they weren't supposed to have
890 was the
these.
same. If you bought the 890, you were still getting the 600i as a loaner.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that too.
Oh, it's a building. No, stop.
Where did you get a crime stat from? Did you get caught opening your QED somewhere naughty?
Yeah, I was doing it on Daymar.
Oh yeah,
I
you
hadn't
say.
realized. Yeah.
Yeah, it's quicker just to go to Hurston and let the guards deal with it.
I wonder if you can hear me passing over while you're in Hardcore. Oh, you already took the shuttle.
Yep.
Oh, I wonder if you can see me in the shuttle flying over.
It's about to stop. I'll tell you when well, it's going to take you a few seconds to get here, but it's just about to dock at the thing now.
Okay, I'm gonna head over to you as fast as possible now.
You just have to be careful, because if you buzz right near the Arc Club Tower, there's a no-fly zone around it, and you will blow up. Okay. 3k. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I can see you flying over. I heard your like thrusters stopped as you braked.
Let's see how low I can go. This may end in my demise. Is that you down there?
Yeah, I can see you. You're 600 away. I just heard you do a fly past. Again, I was waiting for the poof as you hit the no-fly zone.
No, it seems like it's pretty generous. Like I'm able to. I could probably fly lower actually. Let me see.
Say I'm moving into the plaza now.
Alright. Yeah, it'll be a nicer view from there. Yeah, I could fly really low. Like I'm right above. Oh.
Never mind.
What was I saying?
the
Yeah,
frame
it's
rate
last
on this
race.
server's not that great, and
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of stutters. That was fun.
yeah, I didn't realise you could get that close to the square.
I'm sure if I was in a hammerhead or something, it'd be a lot more cooler.
Yes.
Or an 8-9. Oh, I just walked out my hab and I'm in space. What the hell?
What you wear says a lot about who you are. With more options and more brands to choose from, Saber Outlet is the best place to locate your look this season.
What the hell?
Are you in like the arse end of the middle of nowhere?
No, I spawned in at Alisar, but when I got out of bed, it threw me into space. But like I was able to like phase through Alisar, and then it plopped me back in. But I think like half my body was in the floor and half it wasn't, and I just died and my body ragdolled in front of some guy. The guy must have like freaked out or something. That's funny. Alright, I'm gonna claim it and then I'm gonna hop off. Actually, I think I want to test out the Harbinger's top turret with the missiles.
So this is the rendering bug that you can see here.
I'll do that another time actually.
Might fix it a bit when I put some
Alright,
armor on.
well,
We'll
see you, Bob Mitch.
See you later.
With so many options, there's always something waiting for you at Saber Outlet. From your next favorite shirt to the jacket you need to have, Saber Outlet has everything you want to wear.
Yeah, it looks okay. So I don't have a lot of money now because of the UEC bug. Hopefully I should be able to buy a multi-tool and a laser adapter. Or I got nothing. 381. Oh, just enough. Need to be careful not to lose it.
What you wear says a lot about who you are. With more options and more brands to choose from, Saber Outlet is the best place to locate your look this season.
I think I can very quietly hear the spaceport telling me my ship's about to be stored. So, what I'm gonna do? I know what I'll do. For now, I don't know where like random caves are around that we could try and get on. However, there are marked locations that we can go to, but I imagine there will be lots of other players. There's two main ones that we can go to. The main one being on Daymar, that's marked. But that will probably be crawling with people right now on this server, because this is a full server. The other one is on Aberdeen, around Hurston. So we're going to see if we can go in there and do a tiny bit of FPS mining to see how much money some of these rocks sell for.
Trap now leaving the station.
make some money, and FPS mining, according to the devs, is one of the most lucrative ways to make money in 3.7 now. Probably should have gone with a bit darker armour, but the MacFlex stuff does kind of work with the not MacFlex, sorry, True Def Hurston armour does work pretty well with the Mantis suit. It's not called the Mantis suit; it has a very funky name. So helmet's called the Calva helmet. And the suit is called the Sabine undersuit. You know, they couldn't make them unified, they had to give them different names. Oh, I know they're specifically on a planet's surface, Dano, but it means I would have to go and look for one, which would take ages, because I don't know where any of them are. They're not procedurally generated at the minute, they're just dotted around, because I know some of the guys in like the exploratory group in Sync have already been finding a few of them. And at the minute, I know there will be less people going to the one on Aberdeen than will be going to Daymar. In fact, I imagine the one on Daymar is probably a bit of a shooting gallery at the minute. I don't own a Prospector, so I can't go in a Prospector. And I want to go in the 890 anyway because it's got the fastest quantum drive, which means you guys won't sit staring watching quantum travel for 10 minutes or so. And see how many times I get interdicted trying to get to Hurston. I'm also going to, when I set this thing going, I'm going to turn the turrets on because there was a bug in the PTU where when you were sat in the gunner's seats in this thing on the bridge, you couldn't power on the turrets. Like you moused over the icon, it wasn't activating. Oh, can you scan for the minerals, like in caves if you use a prospector? I didn't know that. I shall have to rent one when I have some money, and then I'll go and take one out. also fixed the landing bay bug as well. Before, if you were in a big ship like this, you had to contact the landing pad out of the pilot's seat, otherwise the door wouldn't open for you. So good to see they fixed that as well.
Thank you. Please visit again.
We've also fixed the engine graphics as well, because they were a little bit broken on all the PTU builds. Launch and the RSA website have been down all day. When they launched the 3.7 live patch, Johnny, they announced that the patch was going live, and shortly, like minutes after they announced that they were pushing it to live, the website updated with purchase pages for the Mantis and the other 3.7 flyable ships, so like the new Vanguard variants and the Defender. So people were able to buy ships, but obviously they hadn't pushed the patch. I managed to pick up a Mantis, and then I would say within minutes, so like 2 or 3 minutes of them pushing the patch so that people could download it, everything died. I managed to get the patch downloaded, but I couldn't launch the game. It just, all of it, the RSI services, everything just died, and it was down for 7 to 8 hours. So yeah, and it's been running. I jumped in as soon as things came back up, and I was messing around for about 15 minutes before I started streaming to you guys, so that means the servers have been up again now for a little over an hour and 15 minutes, so they haven't been up that long. They staggered bringing everything back up, so they brought up the EU side stuff first, and then they brought up the NA side stuff. So if you do things like clear your DNS, make sure you log out of the launcher, you know, maybe even restart your PC so you change IP addresses or whatever if you've got dynamic IP, just so it reloads the RSI site basically, and hopefully you'll be able to download the patch and get into it. It's been a bit janky today. It's very annoying for lots of people, including myself. You know, the big patch, the patch to fix all patches, which admittedly has been very, very stable and behaved itself since it did go up, because I have been on this server over an hour now. Yeah, they pushed it, and then there was an 8-hour delay before anyone could do anything with it. So yeah, not the best patch push they've had in a while. But it's out now, and you can download it, providing it will let you, your ISP or whatever clears its cache so that you can get onto the RSI site. So and I'm probably going to have to do a like a separate video on a lot of the 3.7 stuff, because there has been so much quality of life changes, like Mobilglass fixes, like the Mobilglass works a lot better now. Frame rates have been massively improved, but there is a reason behind that. I'll go into that again in a second. Like, I can't even think of that many that come to mind immediately, but they've just changed so much stuff to make the game run a lot better. The primary one that I can come to mind is something that Morphologist covered in... Oh, I've been interdicted. What a surprise. I've been interdicted by nothing! Or maybe an asteroid or two.
Contact.
Are you friend or foe? No, you're just going to have a fight. Oh no, there's a big asteroid there. Yeah, Morphologist covered it in one of his recent videos. So to make things run a bit quicker, they toned down textures, like the texture detail. So he compared 3.6 textures and the 3.7 textures on the PTU, and you could see that when he was like on the surface of Daymar, the textures were noticeably a little bit worse for 3.7. So they've toned the graphics down a tiny bit to help performance, which at the end of the day the game still looks beautiful, and you wouldn't really notice it unless you were really looking and you were running the game on a batshit insane resolution like 4K all the time. Doesn't affect me because I don't have a very psychedelic computer. I don't have a very brilliant spec computer. Please don't interdict me again straight away. Okay, see if I can turn these guns on now, which is what I couldn't do in the PTU. Oh, they've not fixed it. Oh no, there we go. That's that one. So that's the missile turrets. Let's see if we can do it with the remote gun turrets. So this is the one that was broken on the PTU. You see, I can't click the button. It's broken. I can go in the turrets, but I can't power them on. So when you go in them, as I'll show you, they don't fire. You can move them, but you can hear me clicking. There's nothing happening. So that needs fixing. And it's the same in the battle bridge as well. I tried it from the battle bridge and it's the same problem with that button. So you need to fix that. Did I get interdicted? Oh, there's another big bloody rock. I didn't even notice that one. You'll also notice now when you come out of quantum travel, you get the quantum travel prompt, as you can see on the screen, and it doesn't go away until your quantum engines have cooled down. So you can see the cooldown completed there, and then, and only then, it went back to the normal display. I've lost Hurston. There we go. Oh, I love this ship's travel time because it's quick. It doesn't take very long to get from planet to planet, but it takes a while to spool the drive. So just checked on my laptop there whilst I was grabbing a drink, and for me at least the RSI website's running at full tilt again, so login was working fine. Hopefully for those that can't get in, it's not the little outage isn't going to last that much longer. Okay, so here's Hurston. And we'll set our course to Aberdeen, and if you look at Aberdeen on the map, you can see that it's got this outpost here called Dobbs, and it says NA there, and that means it's a closed mine, which means you can go inside. As far as I'm aware, that's the only one that's listed on the star map, apart from the Kudra ore on Daymar, which says closed next to it. See that you can quantum travel straight to this one. It took me a moment to realise there that I'm on the surface of the side of the planet that this thing is. I thought it was just going to make me quantum spline through the moon there. On the plus side, I'm not seeing any ships, so it doesn't look like anyone else is here. some weird texture bugs going on there. The cool thing about Aberdeen is it's got weak gravity, so I can just jump off the side of the 890 and hopefully I won't break my legs. There we go. So, I'm not going to venture too far into here. First, because I'll get lost, because I always get lost. These cave systems are absolutely huge if you went into one in a PTU. And secondly, because I want to be able to do some mining and dump it off in my ship. So, if you've not seen them yet, these are like the little harvestable things that you can pick up. So, you can just go and have a look at one of these. And some weird things, and then you can click stow and it puts it in your personal inventory. What is your personal inventory? If you hold F for the interaction mode and you scroll down, you see you've got a little dot here. So I'm still holding F and you click it and you get your inventory. And I have an Amiyoshi plague, and you can see your capacity. You don't have a lot of capacity when you are wearing normal armor, but there is a specific armor piece that is the MacFlex backpack or rucksack, one of the two, I can't remember. And it can store tons and tons and tons of stuff, and your character has like a physical backpack on, so that's cool. You can also do other things, so you can drop things. So if I click this and then click drop, my character will drop it on the floor, and then when you're on a cargo grid of a ship, you can basically shove it all in a crate, which is quite cool. So if I back up now, you can see my character's dropped it. So we're going to go in a cave. And I'm sorry if this gets a bit dark on stream because of the compression, but we're going to see if we can find a rock to shoot with a mining laser and get some pretty stones that we can sell, because I need some money because I don't have any.
Oh no. Just slammed into an asteroid.
Welcome to Star Citizen. I went into a cave that I'm doing on stream and I just stepped in some poop.
Oh!
I'm trying to find a mineable rock. This cave seems to have a severe lack of them. They put in the patch notes that they made them a lot more sparse though, didn't they?
Could you invite me to your part? But let me check if we both are on the same server.
There's one. So you can identify mineable rocks by they look a little bit different to the ones around them, and you can see they've got like the crystal vein running through them. So if I zoom in, you can see it looks a little bit different.
Try to join your server.
Okie dokie. So now I'll pull out my attachment here, and if I right click with the mining attachment on, you can see it's scanning. It tells you the minerals. And this works just like the asteroid mining, so you can see the bar on the left there. In the sort of halfway point you can see that there is a green bar, and that's the safe zone that you have to withhold to be able to successfully mine the rock. So let's give it a go. Oh, I was trying to give you guys a cool sort of panning shot of my character mining, but it won't let me do it. So you use the scroll wheel and you can see the power increasing on the little display there of the mining tool, and then you can see on the left in the bar, there's a little arrow starting to climb that shows you the power level. And the trick is to know where the sweet spot is when
Right,
you hit
I'm
the
on
green
the server.
box. Okay, I'm still in Warbox party somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Just on the edge, and there you can see I just ticked over and it's saying charging because it's going to try and break the rock. You see that little green bar on the left increasing there? I'm going to wind back a bit because it's getting into a dangerous power level. And it goes pop. Normally there's a louder noise, they must have turned it down. And you have a load of gemstones. So hold R just to stow that.
Is your balance already fixed, or is it still at
It
5?
was still 5k for me. And there we go. We've got some glassy stones. There we go. I think that's all of them. You have to double check when you've done some mining because they can sometimes go flying. You just have to make sure they've not all vanished. Now, if I go into my inventory again, you can see that that one rock filled up half my inventory, so you can't really do a lot unless you got
You have any
backpacks.
idea who party leader is?
Not the foggiest, I'm afraid.
That would made it harder to find you.
I'm only in the cave
Because
on
I have
Aberdeen anyway.
no idea where the cave is.
You can see it on the star map.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the one that's got like an NA next to it. Like, that means like not active or something on Aberdeen. I'm only grabbing one more rock anyway, and then I'm actually going to go down to Hurston and try and sell these stones, because I want to see how much they're worth. If I don't get lost in the cave. Trying to find one more mineable rock.
I know your feeling, man. Got already 2 times lost in the cave.
Exactly. Oh, there's one. I'll try and use that one in that little crevice.
Imagine how it will be in persistence.
Oh, I know. Like, I'm just so done, and then just remove the helmet.
2 weeks later.
Yeah. So other factors affect the things that sort of scale how the laser works. So the closer you stand to the rock, the more power you'll be putting into it, because the laser obviously travels a shorter range. So you have to be careful, because it can make the bar on the left skyrocket because you're feeding so much power into it. So yes, we are effectively playing Minecraft in Star Citizen now. We are mining in caves. Scale back a bit because it's charging. There we go. Find that nice little balancey sweet spot. Oh yeah, they really have turned that noise down because that was really loud in the BTU. And I've drilled out one of these before. You actually have to go prone to get these bloody rocks. It's annoying.
Let's see how long it will take me to get to Hurston with the Banner Defender.
A while, I imagine.
And I know it's not the fastest, it's also not the strongest chip, but it has almost the best quantum effects what I ever saw.
The Mantis is pretty slow,
Yeah,
but the Mantis is forgiven because it's awesome otherwise. And back out a bit, and there we go. And now if I look in my inventory, you can see that it's basically full. So I'm going to have to call this excursion a success and go back up and see if we can sell these rocks.
oh please God, not again.
Interdiction!
Mhm.
You can see sunlight. And there we go. That's a little cave excursion. Yes, Kita, I know about the shader thing sometimes clearing. It depends on the
Wait,
server
something
as
is
well.
burning on my ship.
Something is burning.
Yeah. I have the sound of burning electricity or something like that. And the cables in my ship are burning. I don't know. Sounds like. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I slammed that ship with an asteroid last time.
Maybe it's its way of telling you that it didn't enjoy that.
Yeah.
You know, besides exploding the last time you did it. You can see that the alpha in the for the lift is still broken in here. Oh no, my game just crashed!
Great. It just closed the game.
Yeah, mine did as well.
And I logged out.
Yep.
Mine as well.
Can't launch it either. And it logged me
Also-
back out. It's happening again!
Servers are burning again.
Oh, that was unfortunate. I was looking forward to seeing how much I could make from those stones. I wonder if your inventory will persist. Yeah, I can't sign in again. It's definitely broken by the looks of it. See if the website's working.
Alright, I will stop the stream till servers are back up.
The website's loading for me. Yeah, people in my chat are saying that theirs crashed as well. And it's letting me sign into the RSI website and then it's not actually signing me in. That's very strange. Yeah, it's all broken. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking forward to taking you to Hurston and seeing how much the
Poor
stones would sell
CIG
for.
server guys.
Yes. Well, they'll probably be on the phone to Amazon right now.
Yeah. What does that mean? We didn't pay the bill.
You just made like 2 million on more ship sales.
Yeah, I mean, traffic. I think the traffic is killing the servers. I don't know. I'm not a specialist, but seems that they have some problems.
Yeah, it happens. Yes, it is decidedly screwed, guys. I can't get back in. So I shall end the stream here for now. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed what we did get through until we could disappointingly not go and sell those rocks. But no doubt, I imagine I should be doing some more over the weekend. And I'm going to do a proper video with the 3.7 features and everything that's been changing in it. So I will upload that for you later on. So thank you very much for watching. And hopefully
Meanwhile,
these
we'll
issues
jump to the
fixed.
open comms.
I shall see you later
Be
on.
back when servers back online.